Gala Games has done something insane and just burned over $660 million in Gala tokens, which just amounted to about 21 billion Gala tokens. I'm going to say that again, $660 million and 21 billion Gala tokens that they just set ablaze, taking it out of their circulating supply. All of that and more, we're about to get into that in just a moment. But if this is your first time joining us here at Crypto Cash Flow, welcome to the channel. On this channel, we talk about cryptocurrency and teach newbies and beginners how to start buying, selling, and securing cryptocurrency for the future of finance and how to start building up wealth, power, and freedom. So if you're into that, hang out with us. We have some really good stuff for you. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump into this video. I'm going to switch this article on over here to something pretty and freaking extraordinary and incredible. Gala, a pledge to our community ensuring the long-term strength of our node network and gaming ecosystem, how to light $660 million on fire. So we're just going to go through this real quick and I'm just going to break it down. So from the from the founding of Gala Games, it was based on a dream that there was a path to true ownership and new economic models that as of yet undiscovered, it has taken several years to get where we are today. So let's just go through this together. You can totally read this by yourself, right? But I want to go through this and kind of break down what they're saying in this article. And for those who are not familiar with Gala Games, kind of put some perspective as to what's even happening right here. So before we jump into this, prior to all of this happening, Gala just had a V2 upgrade. They basically took their V1, their version 1 token and upgraded it to version 2. So now there's two tokens out there that are floating. There's two tokens that are out there floating around. Version 1 no longer has support from Gala Games. So this is a warning to you all if anyone's reaching out offering version 1, telling you to purchase version 1. Or if you see any of that anywhere, ignore it completely. The only thing that you should be focused on right now is version 2. Most of the exchanges have already rolled out version 2 at the time of this video. There's still some people that are finalizing things, but for the most part, any Gala that you buy in those exchanges will automatically be converted over to version 2. And don't quote me on that because every exchange works differently, right? So DYOR, make sure that you do your own research. So let's go ahead and jump into this thing. Uniting together, we have grown from a small Zoom call of less than a dozen people to an international company of 400. Clearly, the games in our ecosystem have multiplied from a single farming simulation to dozens of games, pushing out playtests and driving the growth for the whole community. Keeping on, we have come so far, but we still have so far to go. Requested by the community, the first thing that we are doing is initiating the burn of the Gala we committed to burning in our 2023 vision paper for the GEMS program to enable mobile expansion and to support the node ecosystem. Now that's huge. Gala has said this multiple times that they are looking to expand into the mobile sector, and there's also been a lot of different hints for the games that are already playable on their platform, like Spider Tanks, that will be coming over to mobile. And if you all don't know anything about mobile games, it's absolutely massive. A lot of people play mobile games, so it's going to be really huge for the Gala ecosystem. As far as the bit right here about the node support of the ecosystem, this burn right here is going to further incentivize node owners that own these nodes to run their nodes in the ecosystem as the layer 1 blockchain comes into play, music, film, and games across the board. So following through on this commitment means that we committed to burning 2 billion Gala over the course of a year. Unfortunately, that was something that couldn't be correctly tracked on the V1 contract. Obviously, as we can all see from today, V2 is upon us. So initially they did this. Today that we have made 4 burns, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. So just as it said above, these burns were supposed to happen like over the course of a year. Their version 1 contract wasn't able to track it correctly, so they just went ahead and just burned it all, upgraded to this V2 where the burning mechanisms is just going to be working a lot better and track correctly. So they burned 2 billion Gala right here for the mobile expansion, also no support. And like they say right here, this is only the beginning of what we have done. On the march for improvements, we have also proceeded to burn an additional 3.9 billion Gala, basically 4 billion Gala almost, the equivalent to the total revenue in Gala we have ever received. It may seem, so just to break this down right here also, this is like total revenue coming from like NFT sales, things like that, any Gala that they have received on their end. So it may seem that this is an extraordinary act, and it is. But we believe that it is essential to reassure you, our community, of our unswerving commitment to our shared cause and future of our node network. So there's one final point. which we believe is critical to address for the community. We are all well aware of the specter of potential exit scams that haunt the blockchain realm. We wish to address this concern proactively. The tokens we hold we received as ecosystem rewards over the last several years. While they have always been tokens, we were used to fund the growth and curation of the ecosystem. We know that many people see them as a fundamental risk to the overall tokenomics of the project. So basically what they're saying right here is like any project, not just Gala, but any project out there where the owners of that project hold a significant amount of those tokens, there's always a worry or concern that the project's just going to, or the owners may dump all of those tokens and then leave all of those holders like high and dry, like a lot of different projects. Gala's obviously built from a different thread here, right? But some project owners just are savages like that. They would dump all their tokens and make you their exit liquidity. So Gala's taking the stand right here and saying, no, we are not that. That is not us. We're not doing that. We're totally transparent, showing you everything that we've got going on. And this is the result of that. So they said, therefore, we have decided to fully neutralize the dump and exit scenario. You can't dump and exit scams unless you have tokens to dump. Very good point. By burning nearly the entirety of our reserves, we hope to extinguish this fear and return the focus to the node network. So with this goal in mind, we have initiated a burn of further of 15 billion Gala. Guys, if you like, should we scroll up? Like, are we keeping track here? They just burned 2 billion here. They burned 4 billion here. And now they're burning another 15 billion Gala. Like, if this doesn't show transparency from Gala and like who they are as people, especially at the time of this video in a bear market, keeping this excitement going, keeping use cases alive, then I don't know what to do. Or I don't know what to say. So in closing, we don't have too much here. But this is the vast majority of our reserves in Gala. While we have a few wallets with general operational expenses for OpenSea fees, etc., we now no longer control any appreciable part of the token supply. Phew! Not that I was worried anyway, right? But people worry. Moving forward, our eye is firmly on the future. We have established a wallet with 2 billion Gala as a strategic reserve, which will be openly labeled on-chain for all to see. I love it. This reserve locked behind a multi-sig wallet is a testament to our long-term commitment to you, our community, and our dedication to supporting the Node network. Our pledge to you is clear. We will live solely on our daily ecosystem rewards. I need to read that again. We will live solely on our daily ecosystem rewards. So it's in their favor, best benefit, to make sure that the Node ecosystem works, to make sure that they are working hard on their end of things to get that those ecosystem rewards. And if they're doing that, then that means the whole network is going to win and the whole ecosystem as a whole is going to win as well. And when I say ecosystem, I'm talking about those who may not have nodes that want to buy Gala on the marketplace. So this decision reflects a profound belief in sustainability and self-sustainability. It's akin to eating our own dog food. In the sense that we are choosing to thrive within the ecosystem we fostered, our aim is to bolster the Node network in the long run, ensuring that we grow together. Love that. So in closing, we wish to express our gratitude for your ongoing support and belief in our vision. We have set a new benchmark for our corporate responsibility in the blockchain world, proving that our strategy prioritizes you, our community, sustainability, and the strengthening of our Node network. We are here for the long haul, and we are excited about the future we are building together. Here's to us, to our community, and the exciting journey ahead. Best, Gala Games. So listen, we're going to link this article in the description below, but this is basically all we wanted to talk about and just go over this and just break this down exactly what the future looks like now. Now, as far as Gala version 2 and other use cases and things that they're going to bring to the table, we're just going to have to wait for the updates. But one thing I do want to say is that anybody that has any sort of money or a significant amount inside of Gala, make sure that you're paying attention to the announcements, the updates, the news, the things that they're doing in the community, because they're always inside of the Gala Gold chat, the general games chat, and making sure that you all are always winning on the forefront of playing the best games in their ecosystem, music, film, and just being a part of this whole journey. So bravo to Gala Games. Like, this is absolutely amazing thing that they're doing for the not just the company, but for the whole ecosystem as a whole, the community. We absolutely love it, and we're looking forward to see what comes of this. So until next time, we appreciate you watching this video. If you got value out of this, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and drop a comment down below. What other Gala videos do you want us to create? And we'll go ahead and do that. We read and respond to each and every single comment, so make sure you take the time to do that. and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.